All right, welcome back to Heartland Afternoon. We are only 5 days away from Easter, and Cassie, I want to know, how much do you plan on spending this year?
Jeffrey, I don't know. I hope not a lot.
Me too. Well, guess how much Americans are predicted to spend?
I have no idea.
$189 per person.
Per person?
Celebrate.
Wow, okay.
That's wild. That comes out to, about $24 billion across the board. You might be thinking, is this from those high prices of eggs?
Potentially. Thank
Survey.
you, Mom.
Survey by Wild Hub says not entirely, because 47% of Americans are actually planning to skip their egg diet entirely this year. A faculty member at Northeastern University says families can save money by, quote, avoiding the Easter tax.
What is that?
Well, that's when products typically purchased during the Easter season get marked up to capitalize on high demand. How is that?
Amazing, Jeffrey.
Thank you.
Things, maybe Easter candy?
Yeah.
I love Easter candy. Easter baskets, maybe the food, ham. I think ham is normally a dish that...
Yeah, it's costing more too.
Yeah. Maybe you want to save cash. You can look for substitutes like regular baskets or chicken over ham. This also applies to eggs though. Crafters across the country are posting egg dyeing alternatives online, like dyeing potatoes, wooden or plastic craft eggs.
You said potatoes?
Yeah, potatoes. Or even like jumbo marshmallows. There's always a way to get around it. So maybe you're not into the egg dyeing, but Jeffrey, I feel like we always grew up dyeing eggs. So you can't skip out on that, but finding an alternative is definitely maybe something important, especially with the cost of things.
And especially that was back whenever eggs were like, what, $1 something?
I was a kid. I didn't keep track of it. But let's see, we're going to kind of show one of those alternative ways to maybe do some Easter marshmallow dyeing. So we have food coloring in these bowls with cool water. We lay down the paper towels so we can set these jumbo marshmallows on them. But we're going to take some of these jumbo marshmallows and dye them. So you should be able to just stick them in the food coloring.
It depends on how intense you want the color, of course.
Okay, now we have not attempted this yet. We're trying this for the first time, so let's see how this works. I feel like yellow's gonna be, I feel like that might, can I just sit it in there, you think?
Maybe.
I'm just gonna see what that one does in a minute. Well, kind of like, if you have to let the egg sit in there for a while. So I bet you have to let these sit in there too.
Okay, I got my one on there. I'm gonna let the blue just chill in there and see it's floating! It's a floater. Oh my goodness.
This could be, very, very kid friendly and something easy for most people.
Most families.
We did determine maybe we should have got toothpicks or something easy to better dunk the marshmallows, I guess.
Somebody can hear us. Forks!
But that's okay. No worries. Jeffrey, what was some of your favorite Easter memories?
Easter memories was always doing egg dyeing with my mom.
Yeah.
She always made a special. She was so extra as a mom too, because she would always do, she'd always do special Christmas ornaments too whenever it'd come around, and we make our own. So the eggs were always such a big...
Is this gonna dye my fingers? I don't know. We're gonna attempt this.
If you see me with green hands in traffic.
On the floor with some blue dye. Look at this one. See, you can even do multicolors.
Looks like a piece of gum.
Cute. Where's the kid? I don't know if you can see it, but I promise one side is red and one side is blue. But I think this is a very fun activity and something, maybe more budget friendly and edible. The eggs are edible too, but with the color.
With the color. Look, this really isn't that bad.
I've really never thought to do this, so this has been a new, fun, interesting way to kind of, bring a new tradition maybe to the Easter household.
With the marshmallows. I never would have thought marshmallows though, because you don't think of marshmallows and Easter together typically.
You're right. But maybe a Peeps. I wonder if you could dye a Peeps.
Ooh.
The more you know.
Do they make white Peeps?
Maybe.
Maybe, I guess.
I probably. I feel like they make every color in that.
So this is a look at our gorgeous marshmallows. We're gonna send you to break. We'll be back here in just a couple minutes. Thank you for watching.